You can see how I've drawn like 243 pictures in like 2 years, and you can just see how it actually the quality actually deteriorated. You'd think, if you practice, you'd get better. Well, no, it actually deteriorated, and that's when I found out that practice doesn't mean doing. Practice doesn't mean just doing. Practice means actually putting in an effort to improve. And actually, not just that, but, well, with that comes the requirement of also spending a lot of time drawing. See, the thing is, I draw my drawings in less than a minute, and they'd be done. Turns out you need like 5,000 hours of practice to become really good. So, frick. That's some anime character. Oh. No. Okay. I can get this person. What? Hey, good on you. Good on you, bow tie neighbor. You look like one of them clan ads. Not that the clan ads wear bow ties, but, well, pretty sure they don't, but color scheme. I hate drawing and so and then I come to figure, and sure, I could probably, like, technically, like, okay, if I had a lot of time to waste, well, if I hated my life pretty much and I wanted to make my life the most miserable I could spend 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 hours drawing and prove to people that it's not just that which makes you better. But then again, people already know that, because you can't just draw the same stuff pretty much over and over and expect to get better. You actually have to make a conscious effort to get better, which is the problem with me. It's why I don't get good at things, because I don't want to make a conscious effort, and I don't know how to make a conscious effort. Like, sure, I might have gotten better at some things, like, I don't know, what have I gotten better at? Nothing, really. Speaking English, sure. But that happened very naturally. Learning to speak English is a lot easier than learning to draw. So much easier. Language is so much easier than a lot of other things other things you can get, other skills. Language is just so much more intuitive than actually improving in drawing or programming or stuff like that. Writing, like game design, not to mention, actually making good video games out of your programming. Game design and writing, like writing, as in writing, fiction, pretty much is what I'm talking. And sure, writing in general as well. Jordan Peterson says, to teach people to think, you need to teach them how to write, or you can teach them how to write because writing is thinking, or like, if you can think well, you can write well, is pretty much what it is. Or no, if you can write well, you can think well. It's like, because writing is thinking, pretty much. Which I never thought of it that way. Okay, someone must have seen that. Oh god. I'm doing this pretty well. See, I might have gotten better at murder mystery, see, but that's a lot more natural. You just learn the ins and outs of it, and then, execution is pretty natural to get better at, I'd say, and at least to the point I've gotten. To get even better from here, I don't know what you would do. My point being, drawing is difficult, so I won't ever get good at drawing, probably. Like, the only motivation I'd have to get good at drawing is to perhaps, like, at some point make, like, the ideal type of pictures of Maya Fey that I would like to, because I think a lot of people mess up when they draw fictional characters. I think they remove everything about them, which, like, it is actually, like, the soul of why I like the characters. Just inaccurate Inaccurate. It's always inaccurate. And sure, Solar Sands might like that. You know, that it's inaccurate because it provides a different spin on something. Well, I just think it's quite obnoxious. You know, when you draw them like they're, you know, 35 years old, it's just, what? Well, to be fair, Maya is like 28 in Spirit of Justice. I don't care about Spirit of Justice. My point being, the art style is very different in a lot of fan art. And it's just, and stuff like that, and it's just so, I don't know. And the point is, I'm never really satisfied, and I'm not sure if I'm never satisfied because I can't be satisfied, or if just the right pictures haven't been drawn yet. Like if it could be done well, or if I'm just in an eternal state of being unsatisfied. My point being, so that's like the only motivation I'd ever have for drawing. There's no intrinsic joy I have with drawing. It would only be about the results in that case. I'd only be motivated by the results, not the actual process itself. So, the point being, Roina seems like she likes drawing, and I think she can actually get good at it. So, I guess that's why I've been liking the pictures, because it's like, well, you made an effort, and you know you like drawing, and that's cool. Look at this little cunt. Where's this guy? Where's this guy? Little AFK. And the point I wanted to get to anyway was just that I saw this post she made on Instagram 13 hours ago. She says, I've been on Twitter a lot more. So I don't know how that's related to the pictures. I'm guessing she posted the pictures on Twitter, and yeah, and now she posted them on Instagram. Well, I tell you what, Profe, Roina, I think I hate Twitter. Anyway, so I just took a look at these drawings, and I was like, it was like this morning, I guess, I think, or maybe it was noon. I don't remember. This day has been a mess. It's so late now that I should just go to sleep. I'm not going to get less than 6 hours of sleep. I need at least 6, I think. Like, come on, man. Like 6, that's alright. It's, I don't know, maybe it's not alright. I try to justify it though, you know, I don't have enough time, you know. I say that despite having literally only been in school for, I was literally only in school for like an hour, and I still say I don't have enough time. You know, no homework, no nothing. And I still say I don't have enough time. Well, I tell you, I guess it was because the first part of the day, it was a mess. Because I couldn't actually use that time. Like, I was literally hearing hallucinations of my father's voice, because I was that scared of him, that he was gonna come home and... But anyway, so I was just looking at these drawings, and I was like, yo, this is actually good. I like this. So then actually my first reaction was like her saying, you know, yeah, I'm a gamer, and then it's like, you know, it's that joke, like where yeah, I'm a gamer, and then it's like an acronym for something, and she spelled out, you know, GAMER, but she didn't actually put something which it stood for. She put in parentheses something funny. Just something funny. And I was like, yo, this just really goes to show how you... And like, this is gonna sound so horrible, but my first thought was, you know, so I hadn't thought of this at all until I actually came in contact with it when I was like 13. Yeah. This idea of women not being funny, and I was like, and I'd say upon personal experience, I guess I'd say that's not really true. Yeah. I think I've had some. You know, I think some made me laugh. You know, but maybe not as much. I don't know. either way you slice it, that is definitely an attitude which has ingrained itself into my mind. And so when I saw, Roina here, literally just not even trying, it's like, yeah, I'm a gamer, and then she puts in parentheses, something funny, where there's supposed to be a joke there, but there's nothing there. She literally just, something funny. It's like, you didn't even try. And the first thing my mind jumped to was that thing about, women not being funny. It's like, whatever. That might be wrong. Nevertheless, I'm just saying it's been entrenched. Not that it. With that said, though, it's not like I'd make it any better. As if I'd be able to come up with something. Maybe I'd try at least, but not really. I mean, it's not even fitting in this context to put something there. Not necessarily. I think it's fine. I'm just saying that was my first impression. Whether I stand by it or not, I don't think I stand by it, but it was my first impression nonetheless. That was the first thing my mind jumped to. So let's move on. Though there are a lot. I just knew that was the murderer. You saw me readying my bow there. Okay, and then we have this next one. I love eating pussy. And there's some girl here. And let me just... I don't know if I'm going to say this now. Let's move on to the next one here. And then we have... It says girls, and it says sex, and then it says... Wow, so hot. Wow, so hot. Oh yeah, that's how they spell "yer," of course. But yeah, why am I talking like I'm some 55-year-old? It's like, wow, you're so hot. Like that's how it reads. I mean, or so hot. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. And then the fourth one, I don't understand the fourth one. It's like they look like potatoes. Okay. Anywho, I was just gonna say that I was impressed with at least this. I mean, even the potato one, the last one here, is pretty nicely colored. It's like this art style I've always liked.